Hello, this is Garrett and Jen Bull coming live to you from Virginia Beach, where we're spending our Memorial Day weekend with our friends and finishing up our grad assignment on how to use Flubaroo. Flubaroo is a free online tool that's actually created by teachers for teachers. This tool helps to quickly grade and analyze multiple choice and fill in the blank assignments. You can also use this with assignments that you've already created in Google Forms or Google Sheets.
Teachers to send individualized feedback to students, compute average assessment scores, compute average scores for individual questions, flag low-scoring questions, and create grade distribution graphs. You can also issue stickers and digital badges to students, which would be better for primary. You can use partial credit for text box questions instead of just all wrong or all right. You can assign extra credit, and you can also use the program Flubaroo to automatically email grades to students.
I've been creating an assignment. The first one to create a new Google form or Google Sheets. Forms can be multiple choice survey style, or you can share with anyone. Every time someone fills out the form, their responses are placed as a new row in an accompanying spreadsheet. If you're starting from within an existing Google spreadsheet, you can create an associated form by clicking Tools, Create a Form from the menu as shown here. Otherwise, go into your Google Drive account and create a new form directly by clicking on the red New button and finding Google Forms or Google Sheets as shown below. Once you've created a new form or sheet, just add in the questions from your assignment. Be sure to include a couple questions that will allow you to identify the student. If you want to email each student their grade, be sure to include a field for them to put their email address. Once done entering questions, save and close the form.
Create an answer sheet. Open up the form as a student would, and you will fill out the form with the correct answers and submit it. You're going to want to make sure that you include your name too, so you can identify this entry later on as the answer key.
Next, assign it. Post a link to the form on your class website or share the link with your class via an email code, a QR code, or Google Classroom. As students submit, their responses will show up in the spreadsheet, which looks something like the picture below.
Step 4, you're going to grade it. Open the spreadsheet associated with the form. To find it, open the form and click where it says Responses at the top, and then click on the spreadsheet icon, which is circled in red here below. Next, you'll need to install Flubaroo from the Add-ons menu in the spreadsheet. Click Get Add-ons. You'll be presented with the add-on store, where you can find and install a number of useful add-ons. To install Flubaroo, type Flubaroo in the search box at the top and select the education category from the drop-down on the left. Once you have found it, click the blue plus free button, just as you see below. After clicking the button, you'll be asked to authorize Flubaroo to run and access data in your spreadsheet, as well as send emails on your behalf to students. Click the blue Accept button. Once installed, you'll see a new menu called Flubaroo underneath the main add-ons menu.
You'll see a new menu called Flubaroo underneath the main add-ons menu. If you're already ready to grade, just select Grade Assignment in this menu. Flubaroo will ask you a few questions, such as if any questions should not be graded, which questions are for purpose of student identification, which submission should be used as the answer key. Flubaroo will then grade your assignment. This process should only take less than a minute.
Step 5, review the grades. The grades created by Flubaroo will be located in an adjacent worksheet called Grades as shown. For each submission, Flubaroo will show which questions were answered correctly, they'll be worth 1 point, which ones are incorrect, 0 points, and which were not graded. If there's less than 60% of students that got a question correct, the question will be highlighted in orange to alert you. Additionally, students who scored less than 70% will have the question highlighted in red.
The Flubaroo menu will now offer you the ability to email each student their grades, review a summary report, or regrade the assignment. You might want to regrade the assignment if more students submitted answers, or if you want to throw out some questions that most students got wrong, which is a nice feature of Flubaroo. If you choose to email each student their grade, you'll be given the option to include an answer key in the email. You can also include a short message to your students if you'd like. The email you sent to each student will include their total score, the score for each question. Note, you will only be able to email students their grades if the original assignment did include a question asking for their email addresses. Choosing View Report shows you a summary report of the grading. The report includes the distribution of grades in a histogram and a button to email yourself a copy of the report as shown below.
If you would like to learn more, you can click on the following links on our Module 3 blog. I hope this presentation has provided you with a better idea of how you can use Flubaroo as a formative assessment in your classroom. Have a great
weekend.